ideme na to, čaká nás tvrdé odsýpanie. Je 4.7.2025. 4.7.2025 je piatok. 594. relaxačný tréningový deň. Klikožruty 190, 80, 70 a 60 kliksterov. Je to tvrdé. Varí sa, škvarí sa, pečie sa. A začíname 18.44, ideme hneď prvú várku 100 kliksterov, dobre? Hneď prvú várku, nech sa točí. Prvá várka 100 kliksterov je za nami. Skôr to je zvukovú stopu, pustíme tohto piču sa, čo hovorí na DaVinciho kód. Ideme na to, čaká nás tvrdé odsýpanie. Tohto piču, čo hovorí na DaVinciho kód.
DaVinci Favor. This is basically the subscription service from Korea. They're trying to bring it global, and we'll just see how it went. So July 3rd, claim the benefits of DaVinci Favor for free. With free for any 7 days from July 10th through July 31st. Oh, DaVinci's, wait, it's coming up July 10th. It's coming up in 7 days next week. Rewards mastering gear slot storage plus additional bonuses including inventory contracts and dimensional tokens. Oh my god, I saw the way Korea, the one that have this subscription service, the way they did their dailies. It's so much easier, man. It's actually insane. The free version of the DaVinci Favor offers 1 week of benefits upon activation. This limited time offer may only be applied once per character. Adventurers that want to best in the DaVinci Favor for extended periods of time can exchange 450 lucent through the in-game shop to receive an additional 28 days of buffs. Once the buffs expire, the DaVinci Favor can be purchased again. How will you take advantage of these perks? Okay, so pretty much it's 450 lucent per week. It's kinda easy to get 45 lucent, no? We just sell this thing, 8 lucent, 8 times 30, 240. Sell the Marines, sell all that. Pretty good, overall. Here's how these boons will help you throughout your quest in Solicium. Increase divisional contract 1 token and 2 token 2. 3 free additional preset slot for equipment skills, combat settings and mastery. Remote NPC summoning for crafting, merchants and storage. Huge. Increase inventory pickups for speed and range. What the heck? Speed and range. Players should be able to open 1 additional reward chest after completing co-op dungeons. Oh my god. So now you can open 4 for 1 star, 3 for 2 stars, 3 for 3 stars, and 3 for 4 stars. Holy shit. Current storage capacity is increased by 100. Oh. 90% television cost reduction. Holy shit, 90% teleportation cost reduction. Increase maximum abyss point capacity to 80,000. The 1 hour burn is gonna be real. The 1 hour food burn, the one that we have right now with this, we just save it to next week. We burn it next week? Holy shit. Because right now you can only, like, if you run a B3 burn with 1 hour, you can only burn like 40k because we have like 40k max, right? Unless you have like some tokens with you, but other than that, you can't really benefit the whole hour. So now you pretty much can with this ability to alter character appearance without using appearance change tickets. This is huge. But I mean, if you don't really care about your characters, then no need to worry. Weapon mastery experience gathered through Beast Dungeons will be deposited into the Weapon Mastery UI, allowing players to distribute all. We are so back. The one thing I hate farming like Abyssal Dungeons is once I get my mastery to 200 out of 200, I can't put it to any other weapon. But now, oh my god, this is huge. This is huge. This might be the only reason why it's really worth to get 450 loosened. It's actually insane. But yeah, an additional weapon sync slot will be available for use. Unlocking other slots is not required to access this benefit. So now, where is it? Bro, we can use the. Oh my god, gear variety. Here we go. I don't need to keep exchanging my PvE stuff. What I hope though is like the one that's locked like this is it can just unlock like the other one, and then like I don't need to pay, because right now I still have 3 locked, but I don't have enough glowstone to unlock it.
A to je chorý člověk, jen to.
Great work, Rob. Great work. See if you can read this.
Claire Obscure Expedition 33, and everybody kept coming by stream saying, hey, what's your opinion on this? Did you see the news? We ended up reading it together. I had a whole bunch of DMs in Discord. I even had some calls and text messages with people concerned or worried. So we're just going to cover this today, and I'm going to give you my thoughts and talk about the future of Last Epoch. So follow me down the rabbit hole for a minute. I think this should be a pretty good and entertaining video. Changes to the community tester program. Greeting travelers. Over the past several major releases, we've heard consistent feedback from our community around patches feeling solved too early, specifically that early access to character builds and systems has led to highly optimized guides being published before players have a chance to explore theory craft for themselves. We understand how important discovery is in Last Epoch experience, and we want to preserve that sense of excitement and exploration for the entire community. Now, as Last Epoch has grown, more and more communities of other games, mainly Path of Exile, have come over, and since Path of Exile doesn't do it this way, that's where this comes from. Okay, this comes from mainly the PoE community. As a result, we're making some changes to our community tester program and how early access is managed for content creators and media partners. First and foremost, we want to express our sincere gratitude for the content creators and the community that has grown to over 1,000 passionate individuals. Your contributions have been instrumental in shaping the game's visibility and helping players of all types engage with Last Epoch. These changes are not a reflection on any one group or creator, but rather the necessary step towards ensuring a more balanced and engaging launch experience for all players. Going forward, here we go. Media partners and content creators will no longer be eligible to participate in the CT program. Instead, access will be limited to data-mined information intended to support tools like build planners and databases. This means that all guides, videos, and related content will need to be created using the live content when it becomes publicly available, aligned with when the rest of the community gains access. We know this is a meaningful shift and will remain committed to work alongside our creator partners in new and creative ways. Our goal is to continue fostering a healthy collaborative environment where all players, whether content creators, hardcore theory crafters, or newcomers, feel equally empowered to explore Last Epoch has to offer. Thank you for your continued support, and we look forward to sharing our journey with you in Season 3 and beyond. Last Epoch team. Okay. So basically, it's nuked. It's gone. CT program in its current state has been axed, and they're going to restructure it without content creators, okay? And just right off the bat, I'm actually okay with this, all right? I think when you look at the big three, whether you want to admit it or not, you've got Diablo, Last Epoch, and PoE. I do like that making this decision moves Last Epoch more towards Path of Exile and a little bit away from Diablo. Diablo obviously does its PTRs, which are public, and you can literally play the new season live for the world to see. So this does move the goalpost for Last Epoch closer to PoE.
It's all coming together.
So does this affect me? And the answer is yes. I'm now going to gain back hundreds of hours that I could spend with my family that I would normally playing CT. This might be a blessing in disguise. I don't think this actually affects my new website, actionrpg.com, or my channel in any meaningful way. Do I like CT? Of course. Is it fun testing all the new stuff? Of course. Last Epoch's my favorite game, and I'm going to miss it, but it's not going to affect anything. I don't use the offline client. I played 600 plus hours of Season 2 on the live client, testing over 30 different builds for the last subathon. Like, it's not going to make a huge difference. What I do care about, and this is the meat and potatoes of this video, is quality. This is what I care about more than anything. And I know EHG, I'm sure they tabled this, I'm sure they did their T-charts, positives and negatives, and came up what's the best way. Quality is so important. You had Season 0 game launch that pulled 250,000 players. You then have Season 1, 1.0, Harbingers of Ruin, that only pulled back 70,000. And now with Season 2, you pulled back 152,000. So right now, you know, the graph is going up, and you do not want to lose that momentum. And obviously, you know, they've made a calculated decision to do this, and I just hope that they have, a plan to maintain
60 klikov žltou, 60 kliksterov.
Continue that momentum, and without the 1,000 testers that put in all the hours and the balance and the bug fixing, I just don't know how they're going to replace that in the next few months, because they said 3 to 4 months we're going to be getting Season 3. That's mid-August, so which is coming up pretty quick. Now, on top of that, I am curious to see this part right here, okay? When they talk about solved, all right, in Path of Exile, which they are trying to replicate, they do not have an offline mode, which means, yes, a lot of these builds are years old and they're only, you know, tweaked and changed based upon the patch notes. But the creators for Path of Exile, they can look at the patch notes, they can theory craft, they can use their POV and come up with what they think, but they still have to go into the game, find all the items, and fully test it. In Last Epoch, that's not the case. We're going to have the patch notes, we're going to have all the builders, we're still going to do all the theory crafting and run all the numbers, and then come day 1, hour 1, people can just drop all that in the offline mode and test it, which means instead...
No, je to za nami. Ale je to za nami. Zrekapitulujme to. 594. relaxačný tréningový deň za nami bolo 4.7.2025, skončil sme 18.57, bol piatok, boli klikožrutý, segment trval 14 minút a 10 sekúnd, trochu dlhšie, ale niekedy sa stáva.